Hey everyone, how are you? My name is Brandy Lee. Thank you for logging in and watching my channel. If you are new, I thank you for logging in. For those of you who have been recently with me, welcome back. So I'm just gonna do a quick makeup look for you today. It's nothing gonna be too heavy. I've already primed my face with the Maybelline Baby Skin. You can get that at any drugstore for about $6. So let's get into these brows today. So I always start with my brows. I take a brow brush and make sure I just smooth them out a little bit. And for me, I do have thicker brows and I have very oily skin. So I do like to set my brows with a little bit of setting powder. So I will take a little bit of loose leaf setting powder and just dab it over my brows a little bit. And it helps kind of keep the concealer on my eyes. So I just dab a little bit around my brows. It's not something you have to do, but again, this works for me. So to start my brows, I actually start with the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the color Ebony in the Dip Brow Pomade. So you can get this at Ulta. You can get it Ulta, or you can buy it online. I usually go to Ulta and just get this from there, but this is the Anastasia Dip Brows. It's about $18 there. So that's what I use to set my brows. So let's get started with that. And I use a mirror, so y'all gotta bear with me, okay? So let's get started with the brows. I use a brush that, has a little angled brush so I can do my arches. And I trace my brows. So I trace the outline of my brows. Okay, let's see. I'm just following the natural pattern of my brows when I do my brows. And then I start at the top and I just trace my brows. And then I fill them in. And I do them in mini strokes so that my brows look very natural. Because I don't like the pasted on brows look. So I try to do like a really soft, natural brow look. And I like it extended just a little bit. So once I have my brows actually filled in, I take concealer. This is a concealer. This is the NYX. You can get it at Target. You can get it at any drugstore for about $7 or $8. And I get one that's a couple shades lighter than me. And this is what I use to do my top of my brows. So I will take a little bit. I don't like using that brush. I'll just take my makeup brush. And then I go a little bit above my brow line. And I go down until I get closer and closer to it. And then I constantly smooth it out along the way. Now, some people do their top brows lighter, and that's fine. It gives you that look of just being done. I try to do mine a little bit darker, so you see it almost matches my skin tone. And then I just constantly blend out from there until it's all kind of blended in. And this just gives it that sharp look. Okay, outside of my brows are done. Let's move to the inside. Same brand, NYX. And you can tell this is a lighter color. This is medium. So it will be a little lighter, a lot lighter. And I go in underneath with the medium color. See that? And we're just gonna do the same step. You're going to highlight and go over your brow. And that's how I clean my brows, to give them a quick, crisp look. I then take my Pro Conceal. This is another concealer. I will take my Pro Conceal, put a little bit on my brush also, and then I just fill it in just to kind of match up the color a little bit. And set my base for my eyes. And then I'll just blend this in. And I like to use, I don't like it wet. So again, I will take the setting powder again. And then I'll just lightly set it as I'm setting the concealer over my eyes. And it helps your concealer stay in place so your concealer is not running all over your eyes. And it gives your eyes a good base when you start to put on your eyeshadows. So we want to make our skin look a little smooth and even tone. Let's use a little color corrector. Again, by NYX. I use more of the reddish. You see I use this palette a lot. We're going to put a little color corrector because it ain't going to hurt. Just get rid of those little dark circles up under your eyes before you set your makeup. So we're going to put a little bit more color corrector. And I do get a little dark up under my eyes and on my eyelids. So I try to do a little color correcting in certain spots. And around your mouth. Color corrector on. Foundation time. When I do a full face figure and I am going out and I do not want to shine, I use the Lancome foundation. Okay, this is the one that I use. So I just like to apply a little bit to my brush. People apply it to their face, but I don't like to straight apply it to my face. So I just dab it all over my brush, and I take and you blend, 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 blend. Doesn't take a lot of foundation. So you take, and I just take and blend it in, and blend it into your skin. Okay, do y'all see how that foundation makes my skin look so smooth and just pretty and glowing, honey? I could just step out like this, but we're gonna do a whole look today. So we're gonna come back in with our concealer that we use to prime the top of our eyes with, and we are going to use a little bit of a concealer up under our eyes. You see? And then we're gonna blend this in. Okay. A little bit on the forehead. I don't do contouring on my nose too much, but I put a little bit into your chin area. And we're gonna take it and we're gonna blend it in. I don't like concealer to go all over your face. So to avoid going all over your face, I dab in certain spots. I like to take a little Pro Conceal and just go back over it just a little bit because you want to draw attention to your eyes, okay? And just to draw a little highlight to your face, I take a little bit more concealer and then just go in. Just like that. Not much. Again, I don't like wearing a whole lot of product. I think the less the better, and you can make it look smoother. Okay, concealer has been applied. My foundation has been applied. Next, I like to bake. Baking is next. So let me show you my favorite product for baking. It is through the crayon case. This is a black-owned company, and it's called the Chalk Dust. And I use letter C, the setting powder. So I just use a little bit of this to set under my eyes and my forehead, my brows, and the places that I highlighted. This part is called baking. You just want to make sure it gives it that smooth look. I dab a little bit just on my brows because I like a softer look. And then I do a highlighted cheekbone. And show them that good bone structure. I'll see that, and then I'll bring a little bit down on my chin. So while we are baking, let's now work on our eyes. I like Juvia's Place. If you've seen me use a few times, this is what I use for my eyeshadow palettes. So I like to always start with a neutral base. I usually go in with like an orange tone. I just like natural colors looking, and it's, you know, it's orange, it's not gonna give you like a bright orange. So and I build onto my colors. Okay, base is down, y'all see that? I like to go in like with this, what is it called, Jezebel? It's like a deep purple. So that's gonna be like my transition color, and I'll put it in the corners. I see that? Isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. Y'all catch that color? Boom, and that's pretty. So I just came back in with a little concealer on the base of my eyes so I can set my color. I think today I'm going to go with Nairobi, and it's like a goldish, yellowish, orangish color. Y'all see that? That is so pretty. And that's just one swipe. I'm not really doing a cut crease. I'm just gonna pat this in and blend. See that? That color is so pretty. That is like so pretty. It's almost a gold color. And again, at this point, if you like to cut your crease, that's fine. Again, I like for a more of a natural look in transition, so I'll take my blender brush and I'll just go back over my brow. Did you see I leave the corner where we highlighted earlier with concealer? I leave that blank. So I just kind of don't go all the way up to the edge. I kind of blend in the other colors. Time for liner. Just use your favorite eyeliner. Most of you know, well, some of you know, I have astigmatism in my eye, so it kind of drifts, which I don't like it. My eye is blurry, so I've had to learn how to do mascara with my eyes closed. So y'all bear with me on this one. Okay, so I put on my mascara and my lashes. I don't like to use thick lashes, so I use the magnetic ones, and I think it just adds a little extra, but it's not too much overpowering because, again, I don't like big lashes, and I wear glasses. So we're gonna get on to a few final steps. This is the Black Radiance Contour Palette, medium to dark. I use this just to kind of clean it up with a little powder. So I do my edges in the dark brown, as you can see. I take it and I blend it in. And then I like to come back through with the lighter shade in the middle. And I'm gonna pat all this excess powder off. So we're just gonna blend. So we all blended. I like my colors to really blend in really well, so you can't tell the contour, but you can see it, baby. Yes, ma'am. Next, I like to go in with a little blush, okay? Like a little light pink. Get a little smile going on to get them cheekbones. This just helps, you know, brighten that skin tone back up, make it look all pretty and glowy. You know, make it look like you blushing all the time, literally. Put on a little blush, and I can make over with a highlighter. Use my Black Radiance again, and then I use the gold highlighter. I just dab a little bit on my fingers and blend that in. Y'all see that go? Ooh, that highlight is so pretty. Take a tab, put it on my nose. I like to put a little bit right on my lips because we're going to do lips next. And then again, I'll just take a brush real quick and make sure it's all blended out. Okay, I've already prepped my lips. My lips are lined with just a brown eyeliner pencil, just a regular eyeliner pencil. And I'm gonna come in with my MAC. This is my MAC, the Ruby Woo. I have a red lip liner, but I don't like it. I like to use the brown. So we're gonna come in. And y'all see that red? That's so pretty. We're gonna go in with the red. And we're going to blend it in. Make sure you apply it good. I like to take a little bit of my concealer again. Take my finger and just blend it in. And take a little concealer. Just to go around your lips. Just to clean it up. That's it. So it's clean. Put on a little gloss. Just any little gloss that you like. I usually get mine from any hair supply store. And let's shine to it. And again, you don't have to use the gloss. I mean the gloss, or you don't have to use the liner. Again, I like the liner because it gives it that dark, rich, sultry kind of flair. Now we cannot forget our favorite thing to do. This is the Morph setting spray. Setting spray kind of helps your skin just set in place. Make sure your makeup doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't look runny. It doesn't look grainy. So I just take a little setting spray, shake it up a little bit, and spray it at a distance from your face like a mist. And let it dry. It's gonna blend, make the colors even blend in and pop on your skin. So your makeup sets and it looks pretty. So everybody, here's my final look. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.